across any platform. You'll get us an idea if you can't do anything with it.
What Black Music Month means to me, at the end of the day, I'm from the Bronx. Funny enough, I actually come from the block where hip hop started, so to speak, right by 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. So it's always been a part of me. At the end of the day, hip hop has been a super big influence on me, and just growing up as an adult, transitioning into a man, a lot of that I got from music at the end of the day. And it gives me an outlet to kind of share my experiences with people and hopefully grow. I could still say that there was inspiration to get into music as a way to kind of vent. A lot of people draw from it as therapy, and I feel like I was lucky enough to turn to it for that. Just music as a whole. My mom, my pops, Saturday playing Bob Marley in the morning. Just that was the way I woke up. That's how they got started for the day, and that's what inspired me. The current state of creative entrepreneurs in music, I think we're in a good space. Like, the internet allows us to be so much freer, connect with people from all across the country and the world, people that you might not have thought you had any sort of common ground with. I believe it's probably the best possible time to be a musician or artist or just a creative in general. Like, there's less of a box that you're put in. I think being a Black creative in music, there's a strong, very, very strong responsibility that we have at this point. Just making sure that we probably don't make the same mistakes as some of the artists that came before us. Make sure that we shape, the youth in our community the best way possible. I think with, just Instagram and Facebook now, you see a lot of people trying to share those, views, and I think it's a better way for us to hold each other accountable. That's a question. As a Black artist, I'm trying to figure that out more so for myself. A way to stay true to who we are as people. I know for a long time, a lot of people stray away from their roots. It's something that I'm trying to tap into more. So I think for myself, because I can only speak for myself, what needs to be done is finding a way back to where music started initially. As far as, maybe if you're from Africa, those drum roots, the way we show a sense of pride of culture. I definitely use my music to celebrate my Blackness. So I think I'm pro-Black to the fullest. At the end of the day, I think what makes my music different from other artists that are in the same, space as far as hip hop is that, my music is true to me. I can only share my experiences. I'm not trying to be anybody else. At the end of the day, I try to motivate and celebrate, everything that I've done in my life. Any failures that I have, just try to put that out there. So I think what makes me different is I'm me. What I would like to see for hip hop in the next 5 years, at the end of the day, is probably a little bit more unity from artists, especially in New York. I think that's something that doesn't happen as often. We see it from other states, other parts of the country. Like, the South has a real good, connection as far as unifying and making music together. That's not something that does happen in New York, because I guess we're always pitted against each other to try to be the king. If there would be a little bit more unity, I think that's a charge that I would like to lead for the city.
Across any platform. You'll get us an idea if you can't do anything with it.